Hi, everybody. Sam Kavaris in the SamSportsLine.com sports update. A little construction here, so might be a little noisy in the background, but wanted to get this to you today right after that Jaguars, I guess you could describe it as a debacle against the Cowboys. The defense gives up 40 points, and that is the number one story. It's not whether Blake Bortles is the answer. It's not whether or not Leonard Fournette is hurt or whether or not they can survive to the bye week before they start to get guys healthy. It's about the defense with guys, 8 different guys who have gone to the Pro Bowl in that starting lineup, giving up 40 points, particularly early on when the Jaguars were down 24-0, and the defense just didn't seem to have an answer. You did hear a couple of guys say afterwards that they know that they can stop them, but there's a zone defense being called, and they have to play that. And so how do you stop a team when they're able to gash you with a zone? Well, you put pressure on the quarterback, and that's where Saxonville of 2017 is currently non-existent. So the Jaguars have some problems, and they've got to figure it out. They're not this super team that everybody thought they would be on the preseason. They're maybe not as good as people expected them to be after they beat the Patriots in week 2. But they are a football team that is just like everybody else. Pretty good. Let me put it this way. Everybody else kind of at the top, in the top echelon in the league. Pretty good. Beat the teams they're supposed to beat, although they should have beaten Dallas. That's one of the teams. And, I mean, remember, the Cowboys were 30th in the league in offense going into that game. And they're going to have injuries they didn't have in 2017. They're struggling on the offensive line. They have signed Eric Flowers. Who knows how long to spool him up? I guess the watchword is patience. Remember, this is a league that's determined in late November and into December. It's not in September and October. You can be eliminated early on, but the Jaguars were 3-3 after 6 games in 2017 as well, and remember the run they got on at the end of the year. This is a team that's lost a little bit of their competitive spirit based on the injuries that they've got. The defense is not playing as that unit as it did toward the end of the year. Remember, Doug Marrone said you've got to create that culture every season. So I do think that they're still a very good football team. I don't think Blake Bortles is the problem, so to speak. If you look at the support staff that he has, it's virtually non-existent. Remember, Jamal Charles is 11 years in the league. I mean, it's not like he's somebody who just came out of college. The wide receiver core is still developing, if that. So, you know, the offensive line, he's got no time and no rhythm. Don't compare him to Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees. He's not any of those. He's in a slightly different class than that. I don't know how far down the class scale you'd have to go, but I don't think he's at the bottom. And right now, he's not the problem. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the SamSportsLine.com sports update.